original culture was about doing everything on time. So you cannot have a great brand goal of delivering high level of satisfaction if internally within the organization people are not oriented, the culture is not about giving satisfaction. So the brand has to be aligned with the organizational DNA, behavior. The important point about both these two is that in this ever-changing world, when do you change your formula? When do you change your strategy? That you will know for course correction only if you are having these two, connectivity and continuous matrix analysis. And Harley Davidson. Have you heard of the word brand Harley Davidson? There is a community around Harley Davidson. Bikers community. So, if you can do these two well, a time may come when you can create a customer community which can be nurtured for your brand. This is when your brand has arrived. It's like Doon School. Doon School is a community in itself. You may be the stranger to each other, but the moment you say Doon School, suddenly the connect comes. So, an alumni association, an active alumni network is somewhat like a customer community which can be nurtured because they can provide you lot of referrals for your courses. Now, look at this. Only 20% of marketers are actually planning based on experience marketing. This is a global study. 48% are not planning. So what we are seeing in India is also true globally. To me, this is an opportunity. How do we map our brand experience and build the brand around that customer experience is definitely an opportunity for us in India. The challenge is to begin how to map the brand experience. Okay? And it is not about a market research, please. Market research is actually, it's something which you do at a particular point of time with a set of people. Today, with the digitally connected world, this brand experience is shared by people on different platforms. And therefore, it becomes even more important. Again, data from Chartered Institute of Marketing UK. Only 48% of marketers say that they consistently measure brand, customer related and non-financial metrics of success. Today, if we look at success, we look at sales numbers only, that every brand measures. But only 48% of brands actually measure the softer side of success, which is all about brand experience. Right? 50% of the marketeers say their operations and internal support delivered their services in a way that reflects their brand promise. The point that I was trying to make. That if somebody has to deliver a brand experience at the customer interface, people within the organization has to support that team adequately to deliver that experience. So if ICA sales team wants to create a great experience with the students, the R&D and every other team, unless they work in tandem, that experience can never be created. So the customer belongs to all is something which we have discussed earlier. 43% of respondents agree that all employers understand the strategic vision or direction for the company and the brand, which means 57% do not understand the strategic vision based on brand experience. Why is it important? What is good today may not be good 2 days down the line. So unless one is continuously improving on the experience front, you will be left behind. 6 out of 10, which is 60% marketers believe that the brand is well aligned with the strategic direction of their organization. Which means 40% of the marketers believe that the brand is working in one way, organization is working in another way. It's like one of the most famous hoardings you must have seen in Kolkata is the bank which begins with U. Have you seen that hoarding? UBI. And go to UBI, does it really give you that type of customer service? So there is a total disconnect between what you are trying to promise versus what your organization is doing. Which means that if you see there is regular monitoring which is started, there is acceptable data quality which is coming out. But the important point is there is opportunity for organizations to probe and seek insight from customers to help you improve your sales. If you recall Sanjay Chatterjee's session there, that sentiment analysis based on Facebook posts, data analytics can tell you that based on the posts that you see on Facebook, what is the customer sentiment towards your brand. So marketing is going to that level and is all about the customer experience. Brand crisis. Let me begin here. Remember the Maggie fiasco last year? As per Financial Times, Nestle has only lost $10 million because of that fiasco. You are all familiar? Volkswagen emission fixing. We discussed that, or we discussed this. 2 billion to counter the crisis. British Petroleum in 2010 in an oil spill lost $54 billion. So what are we coming to? We are saying that for any brand, we must have a potential risk assessment. We know in ICA certain centers, Udaipur and others, huge risk. So, one of the key things for a marketer is to foresee an imminent crisis. If you anticipate crisis, you have to act proactively. In this world of connected through technology, in this world of consumer forums, this is extremely important. However, a lot of people look